Hi there. I have made it my mission to talk about every CD within my own collection, and I thought what better than to look back upon Limp Bizkit, Chocolate Starfish, and Hot Dog Flavored Water, an album that I feel like is I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna have to take me at this, uh, the most influential album of my life in a sense. Like it's in there. It's in like the top 10 most influential of my life. And I know that's really weird to say. That's really hard to say to some people. Um but I like this album unironically. For a while it was ironically, and then before that was unironically. So it went from childhood me listening to this on like in 2002 to like 2004, loving, and like it's so ingrained in my brain from like my childhood that it feels weird, like the intro to this. uh I had a computer in 2004 that, and we'll say 2004 2007ish, uh where my cousin put on a bunch of CDs into it for me. None of them were listed. None of them had the tracks. None of them had the tracks, including this. And so I'd click on it, and I don't know, just thought like my little pea brain at like 9 years old, hearing like the intro, it it stuck. It implanted itself. It stamped into my brain. That like the ladies and gentlemen introducing the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavor water bit. Uh, Now, say what you will about this. Like, I will say this is the absolute ugliest album cover I have ever seen, and I think that adds like a charm to it for me. That it is in fact the ugliest looking thing ever. Like whoever, I want to know who drew this, and I want to commission them. And to know my copy is absolutely like destroyed, filthy. It's got like scratches. Like um it's got like actual breaks. It's got stains. I got this at Goodwill years ago for $2. And whoever gave this up, you know what? Your loss. Your loss. This is a good album. I don't care what anyone says. Limp Bizkit, this is a good album. Now, like, I'll admit, on a technical level, no, it's not. Like, if you want to be objective, a statement I don't really believe in, uh, I don't think it's good technically. I think it has talented people. I believe a lot of people on here are talented. Uh, but I think as time has kind of gone on, I think the kind of like ironic enjoyment has kind of gone up. There was I know it's a meme nowadays. Like there was like a Carfax commercial with like Limp Biscuit. And like actually to go like track by track here and kind of like how do I feel about any of these? And to be honest with you, a lot of these kind of just meld together into one big track. Uh like obviously I think the first chunk, Hot Dog, My Generation, Full Nelson, and My Way, bangers. Roland's pretty good. I don't think Roland has aged. Like I don't think it's as good. I think it was like the big like breakout single. I don't think it's as good. The point they had to have a second version, which I think the Urban Assault Vehicle version is not the worst. It does not need to take up 9 minutes of this like album. Is two versions of Roland do not need to take up 9 minutes of this whole thing. And like I wanted to say like as it went on, it kind of got weaker, but you know what? I listened to it. I don't believe that. I wanted to say that like it got weaker as it went on, but you know what? Straight bangers. Straight. I don't care if you consider this an ironic review. I don't care if you think my taste is shit after watching this video. But I think this album. I think this album is good. Like from a like nostalgic 2000s, like just having a good time album. This is it. This thing is staying in my collection. This is never leaving my collection, and I'm standing by that. So, if I To be honest with you, I want the other albums too. This is not the only one I want. I want the other two that I can think of. I think there's more, but I just want the first one, the $3 bills one, and then the after this one, which I think was Significant Others. I want to complete my Limp Bizkit collection. So if you want to send me either of those, go for it. But yeah, this is the first in me just kind of going through my CD collection. It's a way of me trying to prune my collection a little bit, in the sense of like Limp Bizkit being the first because it was just on my desk. Because this is like the, I don't know, it's an album that means a lot to me. I stand by that. I think Limp Bizkit's good, and I will die on this hill.